And you know what? The proof is in the pudding. I wake up every day, I play Axie Infinity. I go to sleep, I'm playing Axie Infinity. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just how I roll. And that's where I want to put my money, in a project that I interact with, that I love, that has a great community. And I just haven't found one that's even anywhere close to this in the time that I've been in cryptocurrency. What's going on, Axie gang? Elijah here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Normally, I've made gameplay videos so far. I'm a super competitive Axie player, but this channel is going to be about everything Axie Infinity related. So we're going to get into land, into the Axis token, and today I want to talk a little bit about that. So let's go ahead and look at some news. First of all, let's take a look at where we're at as far as price. We're at $1.32. We're up 32% today, which is nuts. You can see here that since we've released on the market just a couple of months ago in November, we've now shot up from 14 cents, about almost a 10x from there. I just want to say as a disclaimer, obviously this isn't financial advice. This is going to be me having a lot of fun speculating about the project that I'm most passionate about in cryptocurrency. I've been in the space for 3 years. I got in for the first bull market, watched everything drop. My portfolio fell 80%, but I kept acquiring Bitcoin, Ethereum, and staying away from most altcoins until now, with Axie Infinity being my second largest holding next to Bitcoin. So I want to just talk a little bit about what's going on. First of all, if you're investing in crypto, you need to, I firmly believe, like, you need to have passion in the thing that you're buying. So don't ever just chase the pump. Don't chase the new cool thing, the new DeFi, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You got to find the thing that you really care about if you want to make sustainable gains, or at least have a chance of doing so. Okay, so that's how I feel about Axie Infinity and the Axis token. And let's go ahead and just look at some news here. Flying Falcon, why I spent 1.5 million on digital land in the Axie Infinity metaverse. Are you kidding me? So I want to start off by talking a bit about the community here. If you start to play this game, you get into the Discord, you see how people talk about it, how passionate they are about it, how eager they are to get better and improve and understand it and acquire new Axies and acquire land. There literally isn't another thing in crypto that's happening that is quite like this. So I want to stress that. Let's go ahead and just see what he had to say about why he went ahead and did this. We're witnessing a historic moment, the rise of digital nations. Axie land has entertainment value, social value, and economic value in the form of future resource flows. So he talks about buying Genesis land plots as they're the rarest. Another thing I need to highlight about what's going on in the Axie Infinity universe is scarcity. He gets 9 plots, which is absolutely insane. And then he talks a bit about the growth. In 2020, Axie holders increased 743%. Monthly active users jumped 3,000%. Marketplace volume rose 600%. This is just from battles. This is just the beginning. So what he's alluding to is the fact that we're not even in the land arena yet. We're just talking about the strategic element of the game, which I think is phenomenal, top-notch, separates itself from really any other blockchain game, and is at a level of fun and competitiveness of like a Hearthstone. I think it's better than Hearthstone, but I digress. Let's continue. Soon players can use Axie Infinity art assets to create their own games and experiences, festivals, concerts, sporting events. The land is the bridge. The opportunities are endless. 6, super excited to be part of the community, as am I. And this is just some really, really awesome news that has happened today, I believe. I wanted to touch on that. I wanted to point out the fact that if you follow Axie Infinity on Twitter, you are going to see an absurd amount of Mystic Axies, which is the most rare type of Axie you can acquire, being sold for 10 Ethereum. Take a look here. Origin Axie was sold for 5 Ethereum. That's $8,000. You'll see them go for tens of thousands of dollars. So the interest in this space is clearly through the roof, and we aren't even in mass adoption, which is the crazy part. 28.5 Ethereum, double Mystic sale. I mean, this is just nuts. So I want to point that out because if you go back to September 10th, 2018, Axie Infinity Collector's Guide, right? So this is the very beginning of this whole thing, right? I wasn't around then, but there were people who started from the beginning. Which Axie should I buy? They talk about Origin Axies. there will never be more than 4,088 origin Axies. So this is similar to the hard cap of Bitcoin, where there's only ever going to be 21 million. So again, scarcity. Now you can see why people are scooping up these mystic Axies, because they're extremely rare. Now origins come with special tags, and these tags are represented on the blockchain. Now there's a difference between origin and mystics. Mystics have the special body part. They're more rare, but origins, in my opinion, are still really cool. The main thing I wanted to highlight here is that the cheapest Mystic Axie is currently 0.63 Ethereum, not even 1 ETH, right? And if we take a look at the marketplace today, if I was to go here and just select one Mystic part, which is basically showing you the floor of Mystic Axies, the lowest price, the cheapest Mystic you can get costs 4.1 Ethereum, which is $7,000 right now to get one, which is pretty crazy. So my point is that there's a trend of serious appreciation happening here. I don't see it slowing down in the coming years. The team has continued to deliver, and I think we're on the verge of the most exciting moments in the Axie universe, which are going to be upcoming in the near future. So moving on, I'm not going to say too much about the tokenomics of Axis. That's not really my specialty. You can go and do your own research on that, but you're definitely going to be able to stake it to earn some passive income from holding it, which is going to be pretty cool. And it'll eventually be used as a payment within the ecosystem, which I look forward to. You'll be able to buy things with it. They're also pointing out that Axis may also be used to determine eligibility for participation in certain sales and auctions conducted by the team. So again, you might have that inside scoop by being a holder. Today, I just wanted to have fun and give you guys some of my thoughts. Now, after kind of going through that background of what's happening, what I'm trying to get to is this. The fact is we've just entered phase 1 of Ronin, which allows us to scale. What does that mean? So if we look at a recent tweet by Jiho, who's one of the co-founders of Axie Infinity, we'll take a look at the retention rates. Average day 1 is 60% and day 7 is 40%. This is around if the game is fun, if people are interested. Now this is extremely high. For traditional mobile games, good retention rates for day 1, day 7 are 40% and 20%. We are currently way ahead of that, and that is with it being very difficult for people to access the game due to gas fees and all of the scaling issues. Ronin is fixing that. We're on phase 1, we're migrating all the land to Ronin, and I have to believe that with the markets hitting all-time highs day after day in terms of Bitcoin and Ethereum, with hype being as big as it's ever been, this is the time to pull out the weaponry and release phase 2 of Ronin, which will allow us to migrate all of our Axies and get the ecosystem flowing again by eliminating the insane gas fees that are happening. I truly believe that this is going to happen sooner rather than later, and when it does, the floodgates are going to open. Now, on that note, let's look at a more recent tweet by Jiho 10 hours ago. How can I sleep tonight? Okay, what is he talking about here? We don't know. If we look a little further back than that, 20 hours ago, pretty big week coming, maybe some surprises. Now, is it Ronin phase 2? I'm not sure, but I do feel extremely confident that they are churning their wheels, and it's just a very exciting precursor to what is going to come. And I'm saying all this right now for you to think about what's happening. If you're not already invested in the project, do your due diligence and decide for yourself. But me personally, like I said, I've been here 3 years. I've seen a lot of things come and go. I have no doubt in my mind that this is one that is here to stay for the years to come. So those are my feelings around it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to point out. Yeah, I mean, it's just so difficult because there's so so many good things about it. I mean, it's play to earn. We didn't even talk about that, but there's I'm gonna make more of these videos for sure. First NFT game to 1 million users. I mean, it's just, the writing is so on the wall that it's just silly. And you know what? The proof is in the pudding. I wake up every day, I play Axie Infinity. I go to sleep, I'm playing Axie Infinity. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just how I roll. And that's where I want to put my money, in a project that I interact with, that I love, that has a great community. And I just haven't found one that's even anywhere close to this in the time that I've been in cryptocurrency. So I'm super pumped to be on this journey with you all. If you haven't already checked out my gameplay videos, watch me in the top 100 on the ladder with some really competitive, really top level players that I'm up against. There's some good content there. Yeah, I think that's the final thing I'll mention, is that the people who are climbing this ladder all throughout, all different ranks, like everyone loves the game. Like we they created something special from a gameplay standpoint, and I don't expect land to be any less magnificent. Either land play is on the way soon or Ronin Phase 2, I'm not sure, but clearly something's brewing. You can tell by the way that they're tweeting little hints here and there. I've got my bag of Axis. I'm not selling it. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I want to ask you guys to leave comments and let me know what you want to see next. If you want to see some guides on first Axies to buy, or obviously there's going to be more gameplay videos, but let me know your feedback in the comments below. Are you holding Axis? I mean, I think we're going to the moon, and it's just a matter of time. So thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you always get alerted when I drop a video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.